take a look at some highlights, and I kind of wish we could just see that entire first lap all over again, because boy, did it deliver. Marc Marquez leading away from pole position, and he would have been blissfully unaware of the threat that was about to approach into turn one as Pecco Bagnaia from 6th on the grid straight through into the lead into the first corner. Marc Marquez fighting back on the way out before Bagnaia would strike again into turn 3 as the top 3 almost climbing all over each other at the start. Marc Marquez regaining the lead once again as they came through turn number 7, moving back through on Bagnaia, and then it all nearly disappeared into the gravel at turn 18. The rear coming round for Marc Marquez as Bagnaia and Alex Marquez battled with each other over the lead. Marc Marquez taking it back again and would lead at the end of the first lap. Quartararo trying to get in on the action. He'd come from 11th on the grid. Another rider to make an extraordinary launch after starting on row 4. Well, the VR46 Ducatis were starting to move into contention, and they were held by that moment for Fabio Quartararo into turn 15, sailing on his knee and dropping behind one of the VR46 Ducatis. Gian Antonio would soon make it 2. He then attacked his teammate Frankie Morbidelli. Their battle would run and run right the way to the end, a battle that in the end Gian Antonio would win. But after that extraordinary first lap, it was a much more serene final lap for Marc Marquez, who extends his unbeaten start to 2025. 3 poles, 3 sprint wins. Can he make it 3 Grand Prix wins tomorrow? The 20-lap Grand Prix of the Americas at 2 p.m. local time tomorrow. If it's anything like the first lap today, you are not going to want to miss that.
Well, that was undoubtedly the best and most dramatic sprint we've had of 2025 so far, in particular those first 2 laps, which really did make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. But when all said and done, despite all the scares, all the moments, the man of the moment once again is Marc Marquez in 2025. At that moment, very early on, he'd already been passed by his teammate Pecco Bagnaia, who was super aggressive up the hill in the braking zone for that first corner. You have to give a huge amount of credit to Pecco Bagnaia, who's had his back against the wall throughout most of this weekend, throughout most of 2025 so far, but he's back on the podium. That's a lovely embrace once again as a young Marc Marquez fan. Wow, what a moment. Can you imagine being that young fan right now, giving the biggest of all hugs to his hero? Such a great role model, such a great ambassador, isn't he, for our sport, Marc Marquez. He is loved in this part of the world. He's won a total of 13 Grand Prix on American soil. Can he make it 14 here tomorrow, over 20 laps in the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas? 19 points will be his lead going into the main event here tomorrow.